In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Pleasant day to each and every one of you. My name is Nicholas Bagwandi, and if it is you didn't know, now you know. Why it is I'm so pumped, why it is I'm so excited, because it's a new week. It's a new week. We're thankful for life, for health, for strength, and we're ready to share this opportunity. All right. So for those of you who are coming on for the first time, I want to give a special welcome to you. Here it is. You're going to hear how Forex has never been easier. You're going to hear about a business where it is you can earn from home, you can earn online, no experience needed. All right. This is why it is we share this opportunity twice a day, 5 days for the week, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. I'm also thankful to be aligned with persons like Mr. Kes James, you've seen him there, Mr. Sally Mohammed, and other leaders from this organization, because I know there are only great things ahead. Okay, so you all are in good hands. I want to assure you that, and you're going to hear how this business, how this opportunity can benefit you. All right, so we want to get into it here at this point. But before we do so, you want to remember some things. All right. So first and foremost, no referrals needed. It is not mandatory. While it is, you're going to hear a section of this talking about referrals and the referral program. It is not necessary. It's not mandatory. Okay. So that's one. Two, no monthly subscriptions. You have no monthly fees to worry about. It's a one-time payment. Three, no mandatory meetings. While we do these meetings 10 times for the week, you don't have to jump on those meetings. This is for basically new persons who are sharing this opportunity too. And last but not least, just let the pros trade for you. Now, this is my favorite part, because if it is you didn't know, I had a little experience in the Forex market before, and I lost maybe a few hundred US dollars. And if it is you're familiar with the Forex market and you had some experience, you know as much as you could gain, you can lose a lot too. And this is why I like the idea of the pros trading for me, because that is their expertise. Let them do the work, and I can just stay home and earn some money. All right, how does that sound? With that being said, welcome to CFX or Cash Forex Group, where success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. It is really that simple. And you know, sometimes we hear it's too good to be true, so don't bother with that. Just take a listen. Have an open mind, take a listen, and see if it's for you or not. Okay, so let's get into it. Cashfx is involved in two trending industries. One, the online learning. So apart from the Forex part of it, they also offer education. All right. Two is, of course, the Forex market. So when it is we compare the different markets together, we see that the Forex market is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. People tend to mix up stocks and Forex market. No, the stock we're seeing is like 20 billion, which is a lot, but comparing to the Forex market, it is still small. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Not only that, but what about this whole Cash Forex Group gets us so excited, so pumped every single day, every single week, especially on a Saturday, and I'll tell you why just now. But yeah, what about this Cash Forex Group causes us to be so excited? They have some core values. If you didn't know, if you're the first time you're hearing from me, I am a preacher. And as a preacher, I can identify with values, because values mean that it's going to set a strong foundation. All right. And the reason why they have these values here, which is transparency, honesty, and respect, is to set a strong foundation for the long-lasting relationship that they are about to develop, or that they are developing with the company and with the members. So that's super amazing. And 15 months into the business, and I can confirm every single piece of information that I'm sharing with you here today. All right. Transparency, honesty, and respect. Apart from that, we have the purpose. The purpose of the company is to provide financial success to the average person from the global Forex market with an automated trading system. You heard it right, automated trading system. Remember, this is Forex, and while it is, some of you might say, I don't understand those things, you could still benefit from this. You don't have to know anything. The third thing is they position themselves to provide the best education, no matter where it is you are in terms of your knowledge of the Forex market, whether you're a beginner or an advanced trader, they have education for you. Okay, so let's get into it. Who are the people behind this company? So first of all, they have a team of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. So they have in the project management, financial market, network marketing, even in the educational arena. So I continue to tell people who ask the question if all these things necessary. I continue to say each and every time, definitely. Why is that? Because you want to have persons who experts in different areas to be able to provide the best, to be effective, and to be consistent. That is important when it is you want to get into business with persons. Okay, who would have put this team together? We have some founders here. The first founder is Mr. Huasca Lopez. He is the CEO. He is a family man. He is a network marketer. He is a successful entrepreneur. This guy is really authentic and genuine. He really cares about the people, and he's very humble, very positive guy. That's the kind of persons you want, right? So he's passionate about helping people. So this is why it is he would have started up this whole Cashfx group to help the average person who's struggling to make ends meet, who have more month than money. All right, so we can be able to experience that financial success as well, and that financial independence. The other CEO is Mr. Edwin Abad. He's the VP Trading of Operations. This guy is passionate about Forex trading. He runs the team of traders, and they will take 2 12-hour shifts, 4 traders in total, two 12-hour shifts, and he would basically manage the team. And I mean, they're doing an awesome job. When I start to show you some results. So we don't just have people who skilled and experienced, but we have persons who are passionate about what it is they're doing. So when it is you're passionate about what it is you're doing, that simply means that you're gonna do your best at it. And we've been seeing it in the results. You'll see that shortly, don't worry. As for the location of the business, it is located in Panama City, Panama. Right? So how do you get started with this Cashfx group? So as I mentioned, there is education, but there are 15 contracts in total. One contracts, you need to purchase one of these contracts in order to get started. Okay, so we have the 300 is the lowest contract, going all the way up to the 3,000 contract, and you'll have access to the elemental education. All right, so this here is the basics. Once you get started anywhere between here, you will have access to the elemental level of education. From the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract, you'll have access to the advanced series of education. And from the 30,000 all the way to the 100,000, or what we like to call the gold standard, you'll have access to the supreme series of education. At this point, you can jump on the Forex market, trade on your own. All right, that's amazing. And that's separate and apart from what it is Cashfx is doing for you. That's only the education. You can choose to take advantage of it or not. The choice is yours. But each contract comes with the education with no additional cost. Okay. How do you earn in Cashfx group now? There are 2 main ways. Firstly, we have the bare capital. The bare capital is when it is you purchase any one of the contracts mentioned before, any one of the 15 contracts, the trader is going to start a trade for you. All right. So the trader is going to start the trade for you, and they promise you anywhere between 0 to 3% daily, a maximum of 15% for the week. So after 3 business days, you're going to start to earn. Week after week, this is going to accumulate until it reaches 200% of your contract. So there is a limit, 2 times your contract, whichever contract you decide to get started with. Okay, that's one way. So you don't have to do anything to earn bare capital. The next way in which it is you can earn is tap into bull capital. Bull capital is what it is we basically do. We share the opportunity with persons and allow them the ability to earn passively home as well. When it is you do that, you earn bull capital. All right. So this bull capital is basically when it is you share this opportunity, they get started, you get 15%. 15% of any contract they purchase, plus another bonus that I would get into. So these commissions now would accumulate, and you have an additional 200% on the bull capital as well. That's super amazing. Not only that, but there are also different rank levels. Now, remember, I told you, for those of you who probably have that little wall built up in your mind, remember I told you that the referrals part of the business is optional. So the bare capital, you're going to earn that for sure, but the bull capital is optional. There are also different rank levels if it is you want to make the most out of the business. Okay, so let's get into it. This is an example. This is a breakdown of what happens when you purchase a contract. For example's sake, we have the $1,000 USD contract. Purchase this contract, you have bare capital. What happens is 70% of your contract would go into that trading account. The trader is going to start a trade for you. This 70%, listen to me closely now, goes into the broker account, which is EverFX, and they are licensed to hold person's money. They are a well-regulated broker, which means that this 70% is insured. That's good information. Okay, so you get the returns week after week. They trade Monday to Friday for you. Once the forex market is open, every Saturday we get paid, and this accumulates until it reaches 200%. With this contract, that'll be $2,000. Where does the next 30% go? Well, that goes towards bulk capital. It is actually paying for your education, but it doesn't go to the company. So remember, I told you that the people behind this business would really and truly care about the people. So they would have put things in place where it is, if it is we want to earn more, we can. So here it is, you have this 30% paying for your education, but 100% of the money goes back to the people. What do I mean by that? 50% of it goes towards the person who signed you up, or if it is you get somebody with a $1,000 contract or any contract, as a matter of fact, 50% of the education money would go towards you immediately. Fast start bonus. The next bonus is the uni-level bonus. So 50% goes towards that. You're not getting that entire thing. You'll get a percentage out of that as well. So I'll get into that aspect shortly. If this person continues to upgrade or renew their contract, you will continue to receive these commissions over a period of time until it accumulates, until it reaches 200%. So you have the option or the potential to earn up to 400% on one given contract. That's good maths. As I say, the majority of persons decide to do this passively, and that's no problem. The choice is yours. Okay, slow money, fast money, however it is you want to partake in it. So let's just say doing this passively, you earn $2,000, your contract expire. What are your options? So you have two options at this point. So when it is you withdraw this money, you now have a 20% withdrawal fee. Remember, I told you no monthly fee. This 20% I will get into next two slides. Okay, so this 20% comes out, you will now remain with $1,600. So you have 1,600, 1,000 that you initially put in, $600 profit. So you're basically coming out with 60% net profit. You could cash out that and leave. That's option number one. Option number two, you can take 1,000, repurchase the same contract, allow that to work for you again, and then pocket the 600. That's your two options when it is your contract expire. You have a third option, but before your contract expire, you can upgrade your contract using the same earnings generated. So you don't ever have to put in money ever again. So how this works is that you just pay the difference from the contract that you are on to the contract that you want to upgrade to, and you're catering for that 20% withdrawal fee. So let me just show you a visual so you'll get a better idea. All right. So from the 300 contract, the amount you would need to upgrade is $250, as you see it on your screen there. So why 250? Because 200 is the difference from the 300 to the 500, and $50 is the 20%. So what this really means is that 250 is not even 100% on a 300 contract. So this simply means that I don't need to allow my contract to go to a full 200%. As soon as I have the amount to upgrade, which is the difference, and the 20%, I can keep upgrading my contract, which would have a couple benefits. It would increase my limit. My 200% on a 300 would not be the same 200% on a 500. Plus, it would allow me to earn more on the higher contract. Okay, so this entire thing that you're seeing on the screen here is a simulation we would have done up with an estimated weekly profit of 5%. Why 5%? Because on a normal trading week, we haven't seen anything lower than 5%, and I'll show you some returns just now. So check this out. On a 300, you need 250. Once you get that 250, you upgrade. And you can use the same returns that you're getting. As soon as you have the amount, you upgrade, you upgrade, you upgrade. And you can, if your goal is to reach straight up to the 100,000 contract, you can do that. without putting in any more money into the business and without even sharing the opportunity to others. Now, there is an option. You may have to renew along the way, but I'm telling you that this can happen between 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years. You can compound a 300 USD contract to a 100,000 contract. That's mind-blowing. That's maths there. Okay, that is good business. So let me get into that 20% because I know that 20% might be a little bit mind-boggling and worrying some folks. So this 20% basically goes into this matrix, right? So we have a breakdown of that on the left-hand side there. You're seeing 50% goes into the matrix, 10% matching matrix, 40% of it goes into leadership rank bonus. What this simply means is that 100% of the money that you withdraw is actually going towards the people. Remember, I told you that they care about the people. All right, so this is how it's breakdown here. So the money that is actually going into the matrix, how the matrix works is that, you know, from by the time we see the structure, majority of the person just put up a wall, jump up the call, and all of these different things. But let me show you something. You don't need to be interested in the network marketing aspect of it or the referral program in order to benefit from this. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or your interest to build or not. You're going to fall in somebody's matrix. And whether you building or not, the person above you is building. So people are going to fall underneath you by default, whether you like it or not. Later on, when it is they withdraw, the money flows up. So you would eventually benefit from this bonus as well. And as a matter of fact, the bonuses are paid out on the 1st and the 16th. So today we're getting some matrix, all right? So it's as easy as that. No work, no experience, and it's just bonuses upon bonuses. All right, so it's just 3 by 10 and it folds up automatically. So you don't need to worry too much about it. Just know that it's just an additional bonus. So this was basically designed to create a residual income for all of Cashfx members and to ensure the longevity of the business. All right, so they're creating that they're holding up that legacy company there. That's what it is we promote. Okay, so the other bonus that I would have mentioned is the uni-level bonus. How this works, and the example that I like to use is that when it is you get started with Cashfx, you're an ace trader, which simply means that you only have access to the first 4 levels. All right, so the example I like to use is this. You get started and you say, hey, this thing working, let me introduce this to my spouse. My spouse decides to get started. My spouse would be on my level 1. All right, your spouse say, this thing working, let me share it with my parents. Your mother-in-law gets started. Your mother-in-law is on your level 2. Your mother-in-law share it with her husband. Your father-in-law would be on your level 3. Your father-in-law share it with a co-worker. Your co-worker would be on your level 4. That doesn't go to show that you can't have more than 1 level 1. You can have any amount you want, but only down to level 4. If the co-worker spouse brings in somebody else, then that person will be on your level 5 and you will not receive commissions for that. In order to receive commissions from level 5 and beyond, you will need to rank up. So what do I mean by that? Bring in a certain amount of business. So business simply means when it is you bring in somebody with a 300 contract, that's 300 within business. So you need to bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period in order to hit any rank and above. All right, so the first rank is executive. When you hit executive, you unlock down to level 6. When it is the rank of manager, you unlock down to level 8. For director, down to level 9. For president, club ambassador, and global ambassador, you unlock from 10 and beyond, and you receive also global bonus, another additional bonus as well. All right, so this here is an update in which it is we get every end of the month from the CEO, from the marketing director, from the persons behind the scenes who running everything in the background and come to tell us, and that's the transparency of any problems, any issues, how it is we plan to move forward, training sessions, and also update concerning the rank advancements. So for the month of July, we would have received, or 54 persons would have hit the rank of executive, 10 persons would have hit the rank of manager, and that's to add up to the total that you're seeing there. So no new directors, no new ambassador, ambassadors, no new presidents, and we have no one that is in the organization that hit the rank of global ambassador just yet. All right. So imagine this. A lot of people focusing on the pandemic, and because of the pandemic, majority of the person or some of the persons choosing to build businesses and follow their dreams and all of these different things. What I'm saying is that in this global pandemic, in this crisis, people are achieving their goals. So the Chinese say, as I like to always say, the Chinese say that crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And people are taking advantage of this opportunity right here. So the hope and prayer is that you take advantage of this opportunity too, so that you can benefit and see the value that this can impact, not just on you, but onto your family's lives as well. Okay, so apart from unlocking these uni levels, when you hit the ranks, you also receive a prize. Imagine that. So for 18 executive, you can take an iPad or $675. Please note that all the figures that you're seeing on the screen is USD equivalent. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind. So at the rank of manager, you could get a Rolex or 7,500. At the rank of director, you can get a travel package for 2 for you and your significant other, or $11,250. You hit the rank of president club, you can take a Porsche or 75,000. You hit the rank of ambassador, you can take a Ferrari or 150,000. You hit the rank of global ambassador, and you can take the Lamborghini or $375,000. That's amazing. We saw real people right here in Trinidad and Tobago. We know of persons who hit executive, manager, and even director. All right. In the world, globally, we know of persons who hit the president club and ambassador and would have taken those vehicles, the Porsche and the Ferraris. So we're seeing real people getting the real prizes when it is they hit these ranks. And why it is I'm stressing on real is because that's what it is we want to see. So apart from showing these ideas now, what I want to show to you is some real results. Okay, so last week, which was August the 9th to the 13th, we would have received 5.08%. By doing what? By doing nothing. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter if it is I get up 4 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon when it is I go to bed at night. I'm going to wake up to returns like this every single day, every single week. So 5.08% for the week last week, 5.01% for the week before that. And that's how August looking so far, over 10%. I mean, 10% additional to what it is we have before for not doing anything. Who could complain with that? All right, you're earning from home, you're earning online. Not just that, but these commissions continue to accumulate, as I mentioned. When it is we start to look at the months, we're looking at 22.38%. 22.38% for July, 22.52% for June, 21.58% for May. In April, 20.8%, March, 23.99%, February, 21.03%, January, 21.78%. That's consistency, guys. If that is not, if you're saying that is not and you're disagreeing with me there, then I don't know what is consistency. Remember, I told you, we have the best, trying to be most effective. The results fluctuate. You're seeing the results fluctuating, but there is still a level of consistency. And to get these returns on the Forex market is just awesome. It's just awesome. Imagine in 2020, we had 329.54%. When I get excited, I'll talk a little bit fast. All right, 329.54% in the midst of this global pandemic. So after I hear that, I mean, the next question you want to ask is, well, how to get started, right? So let me tell you, after I mentioned that all of these figures are in USD equivalent, you must acquire Bitcoin to get started. Okay, so Bitcoin is the payment method, how it is you pay for your contract to get started, or when it is the company pays you and you receive your payments, you get it in Bitcoin. So you don't know about Bitcoin, let me just share some quick facts and comparisons about Bitcoin, comparing it to the fiat. Okay, so Bitcoin is a digital currency. First of all, if it is you have no clue what it is created by computers or miners. The fiat was issued by the government. Okay, Bitcoin has a fixed amount, which is very crucial. The fiat, there is inflation due to unlimited printing. So Bitcoin is transparent, is public. The fiat, it is not. Okay, Bitcoin, it is decentralized, means that it's owned by no one. Fiat, it is centralized by the government or the bank, so they have control over it. Bitcoin have low fees for international wire transfer. Fiat, high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds, and fiat, well, not so much. All right. So this is just some fun facts. If it is you're not able to source your Bitcoin on your own, all you need to do is just get back to the person who would have invited you onto this call. Let them know that you want to get started. Let them know which contract, because we have leaders in the organization who buy and sell Bitcoin. So they would give you the TT equivalent. They will give you the account information when it is you say you want to make the payment. And then after you make the payment, you want to get a referral link. Please note, do not try to download any Cashfx app. There is no said app. So keep that in mind. You get the referral link from the person who invited you on to the call. After you make your payment, they walk you through the sign-up process. You get registered, you reach the payment page. We make the payment for you in the Bitcoin, and that's it. After 3 business days, you now start to earn. It's that easy. Now, how I get back my money? That's the next question. How do you withdraw your money? So all monies are paid in Bitcoin, as I mentioned before. So you have two main ways in which it is you can liquidate your Bitcoin. One is you can sell it back to the leaders. They would gladly buy it from you because we always have a high demand for Bitcoins with persons signing up and all of that. So they can buy the Bitcoin from you and wire the money into your bank account. That's one option. Option number two is that, let's just say you're on one of the higher contracts and you want to do your transactions more privately. You want to have more privacy with that. No problem. We could put you onto some global exchange MasterCards where it is you can upload your Bitcoin onto the card. You can convert that to US. You can travel anywhere in the world with that card and order anything online, pay for your groceries, go into the ATM locally, anywhere, and withdraw the local currency. That's how it works. Okay, so once you get started, you'll get information about those things. So this is tested and proven. I'm speaking from experience. It works. All right, I've held the card, I've tested it, and it works. Okay, so with that being said, guys, this is just a summary of what Cashfx is about. A little idea. If you have any questions at this point in time, I want to encourage you to please reach back out to the person who would have invited you onto this call and get your questions answered and see if it is you can move forward so that you can start earning passively and enjoy the things that you love to do. Okay, thank you for your time. I really appreciate each and every one of you once again. And you all know what time it is. It is transformation time to make things happen. You all be safe and enjoy the balance of your day. Bye.